Hey, welcome to Budgeting with me, Budgeting with Kathy. So it is the first week of December, and I like to input my spending slash income weekly. I don't always accomplish this, but I'm trying to make an effort. So I figured, hey, why not make a video of me actually just inputting my numbers into the budget, and maybe you'll be inspired to do the same if you are maybe not don't have a budget going, or maybe you're a little inconsistent with budgeting, because I know I am, but I am trying to get better, and I hope this will help. So I just want to go over this budget. It's kind of a messy budget. I blocked off these two. I just blacked them out so that you, because excuse me, I've changed how I budget, or how what the categories are of my budgeting um since I guess September of this year. So this was my old way of doing it, and I didn't want to make it look so messy, because it was a pretty but it's a pretty messy budget uh template. So I just wanted to kind of clean it up, and we're just going to be using this column here to with all the different categories, and I'll input the numbers that I just got these numbers. I wrote them down, and I just took them from my bank statement. I just went on I just signed it into my bank, looked at all the spending that I've made off my debit card, and inputted the inputted the and I just wrote down the numbers, and we're going to input them into the spreadsheet. So here we go. All right. So fixed expenses first is my internet, which is 107.30 and 34 cents, which I've already inputted for the month because it is the same each and every month. And I'm going to be going back and forth because these aren't really in order. So some are fixed expenses and some are variable expenses. So I have Declan, who is my son, who's a teenager, and he is an expense all on his own. So I've given him $40 so far this week. Groceries are $168.97 so far this month. Lunches, so my younger kids get lunches at school, so I just put that under like school expense, and they were $49 for the month of December. And I have Dollarama as its own category, because as these creep up, which they have been over the months, as you can see, but I mean, I'm giving myself a little bit of a break in December because it is Christmas, so I'm buying, like, stocking stuffers and things like that. But if these expenses creep up, then I keep an eye on them, because Dollarama is not a necessary expense. So if I find I'm spending too much money at Dollarama, then I'm going to stop doing that. Okay, so the Dollarama is, so I have two numbers here. I'm just going to calculate them. One time I was there, it was $39.33 plus $15.26. So $54.59 so far this month at Dollarama. Winners. So I'll put that under clothes. It was for Christmas, so I don't spend a ton of money on clothes. Well, not for myself anyways, but my kids do. My kids do need clothes, so I spend most of my clothing budget on them, since they are still growing, and that is $37.27. Walmart, again, I have Walmart as its own category, because Walmart is, I don't enjoy Walmart, but I do sometimes have to shop there. But it's very easy to walk out of there. I walked out of there with one bag of items, and it was $116. $116 for one little bag of miscellaneous things. So I keep an eye on my Walmart spending, because it creeps up. Like, I just stop going there if I'm spending too much. So far this month in Walmart, I spent $47.60. Okay, so that's my spending that I have done so far this month. And um, so let's go to income, I suppose, which I have up here. And I have do I have this here? Google AdSense. No. So I do also make some money off of Amazon, like as an Amazon associate, affiliate marketing, basically. So I'm going to insert one row and put here Amazon associates, because as opposed to spending on Amazon. So I do have an income from Amazon. Oh my gosh, what is happening? I don't want that to happen. Sorry, I just want to make this as clean as possible. So forget about that little snafu. So my Amazon associates, I was paid $150.21. Child sub. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong month. Geez, so December was $150.21. Child support so far this month has been $100. The government has given me $115, and that is this. I think it's the Trillium benefit, Ontario Trillium benefit. So that was $115. So that's my income so far in December, and now we'll go down to my like debt repayment section. So what have I paid off on my debt, and any savings I have put into my savings account this month so far. So my MasterCard, which is this, I have paid off $50 so far. And in savings, I have added $20. And that's all that so that's how I do my weekly budget. That's how I keep track of it. I usually just split the screen. I didn't want to show all my banking information because like that can't be good. So I wrote it all. I wrote it all down to do this demonstration. But usually I would just split my screen. So half of it would be this spreadsheet. The other half would be my banking information. I will just input the data, and if I already have like say groceries, say I spend another $100 on groceries next week, then I would just change it to $268.97. I just keep a running total. I don't have a category for each week of spending. I just add on to the value that's already there. But yeah, so that was my budgeting with the week for the week. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully you will do your budget also, because it really does help keep track of your spending and also savings, which is really important for your financial goals. So again, thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.